Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me for today's snapshot. Today we're going to be talking about the non-farm payroll, the big miss on Friday and how it's affecting the dollar. But before we do that, please take note of the following important information. Please note that CFDs are high-risk products and that you should be completely aware of the risks that they pose. Also, please note that this is a general market commentary only and does not constitute investment advice. And finally, these are our sources of information. Okay, thank you very much for that. Now, there's no doubt that the non-farm payroll number on Friday was a huge surprise, and let's face it, a disappointment. 266,000 jobs created in April against the 990,000 forecast. Well, the number has put pressure on yields, and that's after yields have been retracing since their highs in March. It's quite possible that the data in of itself is not in trend, but let's face it, the Fed is going to remain accommodative until the data points do point to an improving trend. Let's take a look at the charts. So what we see here is the 10-year yield. I just want to draw a rectangle around this. You can see that the EMAs are in a bearish mode, the faster EMA is below the slower orange EMA. Now if these develop angle and separation, we will of course likely see some downside here. The RSI in of itself is below 50. Now if I have to draw in a vertical, okay, around about here, which is about the high in March, you can see as the yields have come down, so has the dollar come down. So there is a positive correlation between the two instruments at the moment. What's going to be interesting is to see how the yields do perform this week. Whilst they have come down since their highs in March, one wonders if there is going to be the buy the rumor sell effect phenomenon. In other words, now that the worst surprise is out, do we in fact see some sort of adverse price action? Any sort of rally in the US dollar at this stage is most likely going to be compelling for the shorts. Let's just end off with some key takeaways. Friday's non-farm payroll surprised heavily to the downside. Clarity is lacking and we still need to see some sort of trend develop. The Fed is likely to remain accommodative and any rallies in the US dollar at this stage is likely to be targeted. Hope you found the snapshot useful. If you did, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the near future.